Hey, it's Adam from Outlier. I'm here at the South Point Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Look, we can jump right in with some of these Week 2 NFL preseason trends. Look, big thing is that things kind of return a little bit back to normal. I know that last week dogs were going crazy, but starters play more. So, data that we have from Bet Labs data last year, Week 2, favorites, dogs, whatever you want to, whichever side you want to call it, 7-7-2. So not a real big edge there. That said, while the NFL moved to 3-week seasons a couple of years ago for preseason, if you go back to 2016, dogs that are 4 points or less, they're covering at 37, 22, 44. That's a 62% clip for the preseason in Week 2. I think a stronger angle to look at is the totals. I know I mentioned 37.5 being a key number in the last video. It still is. Last year, Week 2, 30. Those that had a total of 37, not 37.5, but 37 or lower. 4-0 to the over. The rest of them all went under. So key number you're looking for is anything that's 37 or lower is not a bad one. You can also mess around, and if you have a book that does this, you could do 3 team teasers with 10 points and bring everything down to the 20s. Those hit quite nicely. But generally speaking, 37 or less over, 37.5 higher is go under. So look, there's a lot of teams that qualify for that dog trend that I mentioned. Basically, almost everybody is a 4-point dog or less. It's kind of how the preseason works. But the totals is probably what I would look at if you're looking at things. Don't go crazy. Bigger trend for the NFL preseason that has been very consistent for quite some time. Ravens, 24 straight. They're inevitable. Parlay it with something. Use the money line. I think 3 points against Commanders is pretty easy. Take it. Have fun with it. Moving on to MLB. We hit our MLB prop the other day. Marcus Semien, total bases. Love it. Tonight we are on Christian Walker, hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5. It's a little juicy at 145. It's going up against Rich Hill of the Padres. He's hit this prop in 5 straight, 8 of 10, 6 straight against lefties, 4 straight on the road. He's just generally mashing. And also he's got a home run against Rich Hill. So this is a great prop. I love doing this one. Outlier makes it really, really easy that you can look at it because basically we'll show you green for go and red is not as great. Red is below average. Green is above his average. But for a prop like an HRR, you want to look at the WRC plus because you're basically looking for a guy that can create runs, RBIs, create opportunities. Christian Walker tonight, sprinkle a little bit on the home run at plus 400, but I love him for his HRR. Ship it. That's all I got for you guys. We're going to have a lot more content as things move on and we get more into football. We are almost there. College football is coming up. NFL is coming up. Like, subscribe, do all the fun social media things, all those things that people ask you to do. I'm asking you to do and have fun. Thanks again for tuning in.